Guys, it's me again. Welcome back. So part of my revamping series, it was revamping your surroundings. Do an emotional check, a mental check, and just your surroundings in general. Who are you surrounding yourself with? What's your environment look like? What are you doing for yourself? Yeah, remember, that's a good question. That was a question I admitted to not even having the answer to myself for. But I also wanted to check in with everyone and find out where are you at mentally. Let's talk about mentally. See, for the longest time, I was really lost, really lost. And unfortunately, when I lost my mom, I realized that I've been lost for about 32 years. Never really had the proper guidance, never really had the family around me that I needed, not really had the proper support or any of that until recently. And I just asked myself, what am I giving myself? I wasn't even giving myself credit. I wasn't seeing my own full potential, but everybody else around me was, and I thought they were absolutely insane. Like, I've had people tell me that my writing is just, it's mind-blowing, I guess, and I don't know what they're talking about, because if you read some of my text messages, yeah, a lot of you'd probably seriously be thinking, I need to get a Webster's dictionary or a thesaurus or something of the sort. Believe me, I've gone back and read and said, whoa, maybe that was speak text. We're going to blame that on speak text. But anyways, when my mother passed, I had this epiphany. This thing just snapped inside me. Not a bad snap. It was more like a reality check that I'm really not lost. I was lost, and I'm just now seeing how lost I was. And I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't giving myself any kind of credibility, not seeing my potential, I never even thought I was anything anywhere close to remotely attractive at all. I never understood like love, but I've had people tell me that I'm probably one of the biggest lovers they've ever met, one of the greatest people they've ever met, and I don't understand why, and to this day I really don't understand why. And I'm going to take just an emotional guess here when we do our emotional checkup, because I never felt true love for my family. I never really felt it from friends. I had one boyfriend for 8 years or something like that, and we're all young, dumb, and I thought I knew what love was then, and apparently I didn't, because he got away, but whatever. That's what we call high school sweethearts. Some marry them, some don't. What am I giving myself? I never gave myself anything. Nothing. Not even credit on anything I did. I never gave myself like challenges to try and overcome anything. I never did anything for me. Anything and everything I always did for everybody. So right now, as part of my revamping challenge, I have I can speak English, crap. I have chosen to take a year for myself. I'm giving myself a heartbreak, not like a broken heart, but I'm giving myself a break from hurting emotionally, from putting myself in vulnerable situations that potentially hurt me, or maybe even hurt my daughter, her feelings. I want to know if maybe I can fall in love with myself, because I don't think I've ever been in love with myself. I mean, they say you have to love somebody, or in order to love somebody truly, you need to love yourself. And that's something I never really did. I've never really honestly loved myself. I've never really, like the person looking back at the mirror, the person I'm looking at right now, I'm recording this. Well, I guess a little bit. I'm learning how to feel better about myself. I'm trying to find that natural glow of confidence that everyone says they see, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But anyways, has anyone woken up this morning and thought, damn, I look kind of good with your hair sticking off to the side and makeup running down your face? I actually did that. I thought I was insane, but you got to love yourself at your worst in order to love yourself at your best, to give somebody your best. So part of my self-growth challenge I'm doing for myself, I'm also going to be starting to write a journal again. I haven't written in a journal since I was a teenager, and I'm gonna try and give it a go again. How about you? Are you gonna do it? I listened to a podcast this morning. I've never ever been into podcasts. I've never understood the point of them. I've always thought they were like, I never understood until I listened to this one lady this morning. I won't say who she is. She is actually quite popular. I've sent her an email, and that's the reason why I won't say who she is. I'm not quite yet. But some of the things that she was talking about, I was really able to relate to a lot of it, and really inspired behind this video I'm making right now. So, yeah, I hope I hear back from her. I really, really liked her. I'm hoping to maybe potentially even network with her. That'd be pretty awesome, especially after the things I heard her talking about. But anyways, I did ask you a question in one of those videos. I think I said this earlier, I don't remember. But the question is what are you giving yourself? Yeah, remember? That was a good one. I couldn't even answer that one myself. As of lately, I've been giving myself, as I have already said, a heartbreak. I've been hurt too many times. I've been misjudged too many times. I've been beyond misunderstood. I've had people think I'm completely an opposite person than what I really am. I won't even go into details of what some people have, the type of person people think I am. You would probably be quite floored, especially if you knew me then, know me now, knew me way then, or see what I'm achieving now. You would be probably, actually, you wouldn't be floored, you'd probably be flabbergasted. But anyways, I want to share the things I'm doing for me now. I have finally been able to answer the question for myself of what am I giving myself? Well, giving myself the heartbreak. I am learning how to love myself again. I'm going to school. I am figuring out how to work from home. I guess my grandmother told me once before she passed away back in 2017, I need to quit dicking around with the whole singing. Apparently, I didn't know how to dance. But she did go on and on and on and on about how good my writing skills are when I have a pen and paper. Not a computer or a cell phone to do text messages, but with an actual pen and paper. So I'm really brushing up on those. I'm taking some time for my own self-healing. I have chosen to start journaling again. I haven't journaled since I was probably about 18, 17. When did I meet Andy? 16. I have not journaled since I was 16. Been a long time. I got several books I can write with that. But I'm taking baby steps to revamp my emotional and mental settings here, and how I feel and what's around me. So what I have chosen to do, as I just said, is start writing in a journal again, once a day. Classically, it'd be in the evening when you go to bed, like you see in the movies, whatever. But I think I'm going to be doing it in the middle of the days when my kid's at school. And thankfully, I have a friend who hooked me up with a writer's work program, which I am going to be really working on some of my online writing as well. And I have gotten some really good leads on some at-home work. I'm not sure if I can get them because I still have a lot of skills to brush up on, but I'm definitely going to be going after them right now. But I sat back and thought to myself, what am I giving myself? I mean, I have a great apartment. A lot of people find this as a struggle, but I am very thankful that it's just me and my daughter right now. I'm very, very thankful for that, because the only thing I have to worry about is her and I, and that's okay. That's okay, because I don't think I could handle a boyfriend right now. A while back I thought I could, and believe me, there is somebody I have met who's, when I talk about that, didn't mean to do a bad face there. It's just, yeah, we won't talk about him. He was Mr. Amazing and Wonderful, but Clearly didn't work out. He had his own things he needed to figure out of what to give himself to before he can give himself to another woman. And that's what I'm doing for me. I am figuring out me. I think him and I were meant to meet. I've had this epiphany, and I hope he's had this epiphany too. From the sounds of it, I think he has. And he's a very wonderful person, and I hope he self-grows too and finds himself again as well. Because, I mean, let's face reality. Everybody gets lost. Everybody needs to find themselves again. Everyone goes through these chapters or what some people like to call seasons in life where you need to find yourself again. People are constantly growing and changing. So part of like revamping is, I guess, part of that. My whole surroundings have changed. I no longer live in the state that I'm from, and I haven't lived there for quite a while. And I don't ever intend on going back. Maybe for a visit some close friends. You know who you are. But those couple people would be literally my only motivation to go back. So I've changed my surroundings. Not only have I just changed my surroundings, I have changed the complete location of the country that I live in. Yeah. It was a pretty big move, trust me. And it was not an easy move either. It was not difficult. So if you're watching this and you're thinking that you can do the same thing and have the same outcomes or results, no, sweetheart, no. This was very hard. This was a very hard emotional and mental challenge for me. And it's been a very hard struggle. And I'm not going to lie to you. I recommend anyone and everyone to do it if you are desperate, like I was, beaten to the ground, just... You need it. I recommend doing it, but don't be stupid about it. Have your resources. Just change your surroundings. But as of for right now, with my self-growth and my revamping, I guess from the first time I started this till now, I feel like I've come a long ways in just a couple weeks. Maybe it's just because I got some like mental clarity going on or something. Who the hell knows? Because I know on these videos, there's really no change or growth in any of them. Still the same. I'll learn how to edit them one day. Trust me, one day I'll learn. But yeah, so here's a new challenge for you guys. You don't have to participate in it, but it'd be really awesome, and I think you'd really benefit for yourself from doing this. So in my Love Challenge videos, I had asked everyone to wake up, write down a piece of paper, and tell yourself one thing that you love about yourself every morning for about a month. And I want to add something to it. So while you're sitting there learning how to fall in love with yourself by waking up and looking in the mirror and finding something you love about yourself, I want you to write down something that you're good at, something you appreciate, as well as what you love about yourself. And for kicks, let's throw in a fourth one. What could you change positively about yourself or your surroundings? Just one thing you can change that's doable and reasonable. Let's stay realistic here, people. I want you to do that for about a month. I want you to look back, and the kicker is while you're writing this down, you have to actively be doing it too, okay? Trust me, you have to actively be doing it to get any kind of results. You can't just write down, la-di-da, to hell with it. Okay, I did it. No, you have to be truly dedicated and truly into it, and you need to actively be wanting to change what you have. It's going to be hard. Believe me, I've already done a few, and it's really hard. I thought I was out of my mind, but yeah, let's just add those in on there. So one thing you're appreciative about, one thing that you truly love about yourself, one thing you want to change, and one thing that you are good at. So till then, you guys, this was my emotional revamp clip. Or no, sorry, not my emotional. We'll put this underneath the mental, how you're thinking clips. So we'll do an emotional one later. But yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I love you all. Bye.